Hi guys, welcome to my indie game development channel. In this video, I would like to show you the progress of this week, and let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Lee. Welcome to my devlog number 33. For the people who are new to this channel, I'm working on a fantasy turn-based strategy game named Dungeon Slayer. I upload weekly devlog and share the progress. I will also share what I have learned under game development. Make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for the updates. Before we start, I would like to say thank you to Jordan Heaton from Wolf5 Game Studio, who becomes my first patron. Yes, I did set up my Patreon account, but I haven't made any official announcement in previous video. As I currently got a full-time job, I work on the game in videos in my spare time. The good side is I don't really have any financial stress at the moment. The downside is I have to sacrifice a lot of my personal time. It is not easy, but I still want to do it, as making game and sharing what I have learned during the journey is really something I want to do. To be honest, you don't really need to become a patron to support me. You can simply subscribe my channel or leave a comment. If you really want to support me on Patreon, you can choose a small amount tier as well. No matter which one you choose, even $1 tier, it is still a great motivation for me to keep working on the game and videos. Sorry for the long intro today, let's get into the updates immediately. And this week, I would like to add a new interactable object into the game. You may notice I have put some random items in the environment, like the statues, coffin, skeleton on the ground, and some barrels. If you watch my previous devlog, you may know sometimes the character can trigger the explosion by hitting the oil barrel. Then it will damage the enemies around it. But what if it is wine in the barrel? Could I make something interesting based on this? Does skeleton or monster like the wine? Yes, they do. Then I decided to give it a try and see if I can come out some interesting ideas. In turn-based game, normally the character just attack the enemy one by one. First, I would like to see the character work together in the battle. So the first hit on the wine barrel will make the wine leakage happen. The second hit will trigger the fire, and will make damage to the enemy who enters the leakage area. Then we can get a feel that these characters work as a team. I think it looks cool. Then I start updating the script and set up the scene for testing. Now that's how it looks like. I'm really happy with this result. Then I publish it to my Discord server to get some feedback and make some adjustment. By the way, you can find the link for my Discord server in the description. It is very helpful for indie game developers to get some feedback there. If you want to know how to grow audience, I share my experience in one of my videos about how I get my first 100 subscribers without any game development experience. You can check the link on the right corner. But I still want to see if I can do a bit more here. It's wine some sort of liquid. The knight character can trigger some frost attack in the game. Can I make the wine become ice and freeze the enemies? I think that would be even more interesting. This time it is a bit more complicated, as I need to mix these two effects together, and the previous code doesn't cater for this kind of logic at all. I also need to make the code is easier to extend in future, because I may add some similar changes for the other character as well. After some debugging and testing, here's what it looks like. Yes, I can still do some more polish later, but I'm quite happy with the result. Then I start thinking how I can show the mechanic to the player. The simple way is to use the dialogue to give the player some hints, but I don't really like it, as it is too obvious. The game would be more fun if the player can figure out this new mechanic themselves. Then I decide to add a new trap into the game. This time, I would like to set up these poison flies. When the character gets close to it, it will fall from the top. Any unit in that area will be attacked. I will set them up in a narrow space, which means the player cannot get bypassed easily. In this case, the player will notice the wine barrel and figure out we can trigger the fire to kill the poison flies. I think it would be more fun. Then I start creating these poison flies and adding trigger collider. As I've done many traps before, it is not difficult for me to make this one. Once everything is ready, I start building a new level and put these new wine barrels and poison flies traps in the game. Now let's test it and see if it works in the game. It works pretty well. Do you like this new wine barrel? Or do you have any other interesting ideas about how to use it in the game? Please leave your comment below. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos from my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell. Then you won't miss my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.